Hi, this is Danielle Lewis, owner and CTO, that's Chief Travel Officer of Selfish Me Travel, a full-service travel agency with a focus on helping busy women plan selfishly indulgent culinary and wildlife vacations. Let me take care of all the stress and overwhelm of research and planning while you sit back, relax, and enjoy your time away. I always knew I wanted to be a travel advisor because I was always planning trips and giving travel advice to friends, family, and even complete strangers. But I was doing it on the side using OTAs, which online travel agencies like Expedia, Booking, and looking at reviews on TripAdvisor, etc. The impetus or the push I needed to become a real live travel agent or travel advisor was an escorted bus tour around the island of Tasmania in Australia in 2018. In all of my 40 plus years of travel, this was only my second escorted bus tour. I travel solo 95% of the time, and I'm used to putting trips together, obviously, on my own. But there was no way I was going to drive around a mountainous island, driving on the other side of the road. No way. Anyway, I found a large tour operator here in the USA as the go-between for the tour company in Australia, because after searching the internet, it was the only one that came up with the things that I wanted to do on Tasmania. Well, they got it wrong. The tour operator had old information, so when I arrived in Tasmania, I had to fork over additional money, extra money for dinners, and I was also going to miss out on the last day of the tour. Why the dinner confusion? There was an option to opt out of some of the dinners. And because I like exploring wherever I go, I opted out because I like finding hidden gems. So I opted out. However, we were in some very remote places, and the only option was to have dinner at the hotel with the group. So I had to pay extra money for that, right? And how did I miss the last day of the tour? I purchased a 10-day travel around the island of Tasmania tour from this tour operator, but it was an actual 11-day tour. Again, they had old information, right? That was never updated. So when the tour guide came to me and asked about the dinner and told me about the 11th day, I had to miss out because I had already made flights, hotels, and tours in Melbourne. So on that 11th day, I was flying from Tasmania back to Melbourne. So while and the reason that this tour operator came to the top of all the Google searches is because they paid for it with ad money. And there were just just one or two tour companies that actually did the tour around the island of Tasmania at that time in 2018. But they were so far down, probably on page 50 of Google. So I never actually saw it. Now, I enjoyed the tour, but I was not a happy camper, and I vowed to do better. So a few months later, July 1, 2018, and matter of fact, I became a travel agency owner. And I promised my clients personal attention by going the extra mile, double and triple checking all information. And if it can be done, I'll deal directly with the actual tour companies that are delivering the service, right? No middlemen or go-betweens for me. You might call me the go-between, but my small business has a reputation and it will be on the line. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure your trip is wonderful. Do you need my help in making sure your vacation is exactly what you want, click on the link in my bio to book a vacation discovery call, and we'll make sure together that your vacation is exactly what you want. This is Danielle of Selfish Me Travel. Peace.